episode 8?
8.
Episode 8. What a ride it's been. Hey there, listener.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hey.
Changing the tone of this show. About to hear.
My name is Scott Owen, and I'm here with my host. You talk.
I'm your host.
What?
You said I'm here with my host.
Oh, it cut off. I said my name is Scott Owen, and I'm here with my host. It was a bit. Forget it.
No, I know. Like, you live inside me?
No, just an identity switch.
Yeah, but you never say I'm here with my host. You're my co-host.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just think it's funny. Like, I'm here with the guy whose house I'm staying at.
I'm the brain slug driving
Yeah.
Frank Serra.
Right. Scott, your hosts, both your hosts, Scotto and Frank Serra, equal partnership.
That's me. 50%.
Well, we'll talk about it.
I mean, I feel like the contracts, whatever. All right.
There's things going on behind the scenes that the listeners aren't interested in. Episode 2 of 2017, on a roll.
Yep.
2 for 2.
Unbroken
weeks.
streak.
Unbroken, which is a movie.
Bringing you quality content.
I believe Unbroken's a movie.
I thought that was called Brokenless.
Brokenless, that's right.
Yeah.
Not what we're
just
rebooting.
A fun fact.
Just a fun fact. Not our reboot this week. Frank, what's our reboot this week?
Oh, our reboot. Are you ready, Scott? Are you ready to duel?
It's time to duel.
I am.
Can you guess what we're rebooting?
Are we rebooting Yu-Gi-Oh?
We are rebooting Yu-Gi-Oh.
It is time to.
We're breaking into the anime market.
Yeah, man, Yu-Gi-Oh was my jam. I've turned my head to the left and I'm looking at my deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh boy.
Still have.
You know what? You want to rifle through that deck and read me some card names?
You know I do. I got some good ones. My pride and joy is the Black Skull Dragon. Let's see. You got your Flame Swordsman.
Classic.
Your Flame Manipulator.
Now, do you have a Black Skull Dragon or a B Skull Dragon?
I have a B Skull Dragon.
A B Skull Dragon, that's what I thought.
His letters are shiny, though. Celtic Guardian, a staple of the show.
Mm-hmm. And a staple of the competitive format.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is played quite competitively.
No, I knew that. I never played competitively. I played with the children on my street.
That's the OG.
Mm-hmm. I had the Kaiba starter deck, was the starter deck I got. I believe I have 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in here.
Oh!
I got that Time Wizard.
Oh, all about you got that baby dragon.
Oh, I got that baby dragon. I got that Thousand Dragon.
Oh, man.
I got that Dark Magician. There's a Red Eyes Bee Dragon.
Oh, yes!
There's another Red Eyes Bee Dragon. Summon Skull. Remember that Summon Skull?
Oh, dude, that skull was summoned.
Summon Skull plus Red Eyes Bee Dragon polymerization.
Alright, so...
Yeah.
That's a lot of good cards.
Yeah, I got some good cards in here.
You got any trap cards?
Oh, I got some trap cards. I got a Trap Hole.
Oh, a trap hole is the worst kind of hole.
I got, there's my Blue Eyes. All 3 right in a row. I got a Petite Dragon. This is a lot of dragons.
Kaiba was had a dragon thing.
Here's a trap card called the Minor Goblin Official. He's not a big deal. He's just like a minor goblin official.
He's just
He's not even like the governor.
He's humble. He's humble.
Inflict 500 points of direct damage to your opponent's life points. That seems like a major goblin official.
So Yu-Gi-Oh was an anime,
Mm-hmm.
a kids show, I guess.
Based on a manga, I believe is the pronunciation.
Based on a source comic book.
Call it what it is.
About battle monster card games.
Uh-huh.
People are familiar with the Pokemon card game. This one is Infinity more complex and rewarding.
It is. I never even played Pokemon. I just collected the cards because the game itself
I don't
was
think
so
anyone
dumb.
ever actually knows how to play the TCG.
To this day, I regret getting rid of my Pokemon cards because I had some that
Everyone does.
dude, they would be worth. I had first print edition Japanese holographic Venusaur. I had, dude, I can't even think about it. It's making me sad. Continue. Give me the Yu-Gi-Oh scoop.
The Scoop.
The scoop.
The Scoop. So people would collect the show was about so much more than the game, but in a way the show was only about the game.
I just want to stop you right there real quick. I just took one of my cards out of its protective pouches and smelled it, and I was instantly transported like 13 years ago.
So I've got some good news and some bad news for you. While we were talking, I really quickly looked up the price of your first edition holographic Venusaur.
Oh god.
That's about $19.
Oh. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
actually feel great about that now. That actually makes me feel a whole lot better.
Oh, if it's mint, it's $30.
Oh. What's the most valuable Pokemon card?
You know what? Most valuable Pokemon card. That I typed in most val and then that popped up.
Mm-hmm.
A shiny holographic.
Yeah, shiny.
So the
Shiny's different from
shiny
holographic.
rares,
Shiny
yeah.
was a type of Pokemon.
Yeah, a shiny holographic Rayquaza from the EX Deoxys set is $700.
That's not even like original generation is worth the most.
Let's see. What's the most expensive original generation card? Nothing from the original set of Pokemon is on the top 100 prices. Yeah, your collection would actually be your collection would not be worth the cardboard it was printed on.
Ouch.
So in a way, that's probably reassuring.
My Black Skull Dragon is 14 cents. Although there's a highest. Oh wait, according to this, the highest valued Black Skull Dragon is 46.88. Mine is I don't know. This is probably near mint, if not mint.
Oh, so nothing from the base set is on the top 100, but there is something from base set second printing.
Hit me.
A rare holographic Charizard clocks in at number 92 with $26.
I didn't have a holographic Charizard. I had a dark Charizard when the Team Rocket packs happened.
But it had to be a second edition printing because apparently they fixed some stuff.
Oh, his penis was showing on that first one. That's
Yeah,
what it
his
was.
enormous draconic phallus.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was Randy. People got fired. People got fired. That's why, you see, Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't make those kinds of mistakes.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Did not. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was professional to the end.
Dark Magician Girl was tasteful.
As tasteful as a fan service anime character can be, yes. Now,
Yeah, this
Frank,
is all within the confines.
Yeah, comparatively tasteful. Now, here's what I want to talk about. We want to get back to Yu-Gi-Oh! And also, I want to just know, right quick, Frank, give me your favorite card.
My favorite card?
Yep. Not like the one that you think is the best, like, tactically or anything. I just want to know, like, which card speaks to you as this is the coolest thing.
Shoot, I have to double check the name of it. I think there was one that was called, like Warrior Mecha Turtle.
That sounds sick.
Catapult Turtle.
Catapult Turtle. That actually sounds really
Yes,
familiar.
dude. It was a turtle who was like a mecha, and his back was a mounted railgun. So not really a catapult.
Oh yeah, he looked sick. I see him. I see that.
But
picture.
I always wanted to be friends with that turtle.
He seemed like a really just cool dude. What are these stats on Catapult Turtle? Ooh, he's got an effect.
So the reason I like Catapult Turtle is because he has a power, his card power.
Yeah.
Is that you can sacrifice a monster and deal their attack to your enemy.
So he like launches that monster.
He's flinging your other monsters.
That's dope. My favorite character was Neo the Magic Swordsman. My favorite card. Just because I think he looked cool, because he was a dude with a sword and he also wielded magic.
Oh, that's pretty dope. A dimensional drifter who not only practices sorcery, but is also a sword and martial arts master.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I also
Official flavor text.
Yeah.
Konami, 1996.
I also really liked the Flame Swordsman. One of Joey's standbys.
Oh, the Joey deck.
Joey Tribbiani played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep, in Friends, it was a whole arc.
I just realized that, like, so we jest, but he had kind of the same voice. Like, Joey and Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah, it was
had
basically
the, like, hard New York accent.
It was pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't know if hard's the right word, but it's a word that I said, and that's what we're rolling with.
That's what we're going with.
Okay, so we're in for the purposes of this reboot, we're talking about original Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Not any of these Yu-Gi-Oh Zexals, Yu-Gi-Oh DX, I think.
Yu-Gi-Oh Arc-V, none of that.
Yeah, no, none of those.
Whatever even those are, I don't.
We're talking about classic Millennium Puzzle wearing Yugi.
Yeah, Yami Yugi, the African pharaoh ghost who haunts a 10-year-old boy in order to defeat his opponents.
Yes. Now, yeah, so why don't you just clear that up a little? What the hell are you talking about there?
Yeah, so here we go. So there's a boy named Yugi. That's the U in the Gi-Oh. So
you sure it's not the Yugi in the Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah. So Yugi is like a nerd boy, and he likes puzzles and games. And his grandpa, not his dad's dead probably. His grandpa owns like a game shop, and they get this weird pyramid puzzle box, and it's like, can you solve the puzzle? And Yugi's like, I can solve the puzzle. So Yugi solves the puzzle, and it makes like a pyramid, and he opens it, and then a spirit named like Yami comes out, and Yami is like an ancient Egyptian pharaoh that like is missing his memories or something.
Yeah.
And he says like, my thing is that I do good at games. So like Yugi gets to like stand up to bullies by like beating them in games.
Yep. This card
They
game.
don't fully explain why the bullies agree to play the games, but you know what? I'm not really gonna worry about it.
Now, what I remember, there's a while where it's not even made clear that like he's a different person when the puzzle takes over. He just is suddenly taller and has a deeper voice, and his hair is different.
Yeah, when Yami, when Yu-Gi-Oh's consciousness switches to Yami, because Yami's the one who takes over and plays the game.
Right.
He like ages 10 years and like grows 3 feet. And
his clothes also grow proportionately. And but I remember like the first time it happens. So there's in the show there's only 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons in the entire world, right? And Rich Boy Kaiba has 2 of them, and his Yugi's grandpa has the 3rd one.
Well, because the whole thing is that so the game, so people don't actually like in the show. The game is called Magic and Wizards.
It is.
Yeah. In the comic, it was. I don't know if
in the show, it's called.
In the comic, the name of the game was Magic and Wizards.
In the show, crap, and I can't look farther than the top paragraph of Wikipedia, but it was called.
But anyway,
Monster
so the whole thing
something.
is that the original card game, like the company that's printing the card game cards right now, is like stole the game from ancient Egypt, where like all the cards were like actual like summoning powers. Like instead of like you would like. The in duels, you would like summon these monsters from portals for real.
Oh.
And so they like copied the spells like into the card game cards. And so like Yami has the power to like make the cards like use his power or whatever. They don't really explain it besides the fact that he just wins when he comes out.
Right. In the show, they were holograms. They would be dueling on these special like giant platforms.
Like the hollow chest in Star Wars.
Yeah, but they were like life size. They were enormous. And then there was a point, I remember in a later season where they like did the portal thing for real. It was weird. It was called Duel Monsters. That's what it was called. I just remembered Duel Monsters in the show.
Duel Monsters. Because that's basically what you're doing. So there was like an evil company and a guy named like Kaiba. You had the Kaiba deck.
Rich Boy Kaiba.
Yeah, and so the cards were like super, like some of the cards were super rare. And then there was the Egyptian god Exodia. Where if you assembled his 5 cards, you immediately won the game no matter what.
Yeah, you
like
had
only one of them existed ever.
Right.
Like only one set.
Exodia's left foot, Exodia's right foot, and then Yeah, he was able to summon him and beat Kaiba, and somehow like no one's ever been able to summon Kaiba before or Exodia.
Yeah, it's
before.
really hard to draw this exact 5 cards you need out of a deck.
Right. And then immediately after those like 3 episodes, when Yugi goes and joins the tournament, some guy steals his deck and throws Exodia over a boat, and Exodia's just lost forever.
Yeah, they're on a cruise ship for the tournament, because that's just what happens when you're a big deal in card games. It happens on cruise ships.
Mm-hmm.
So then a guy throws Exodia over the edge, and Yugi's like, "No, how do I win? Because now I have to use skill instead of just having Exodia." And then Yami's like, "Oh, did you say skill? That's my middle name, Yami Skill, the Egyptian pharaoh."
Yeah. Yami Skill, the Egyptian pharaoh.
And then Yami's like, "I will defeat everybody." What was the original conflict? I think somebody was like...
Pegasus.
Yeah, there
So
was a
this
guy
guy-
named Pegasus,
and
he's
he's got-
like the owner of the company.
So there's 7 Millennium artifacts,
Yeah, that's it.
and Pegasus had the Millennium Eye, and the Millennium Eye could steal people's souls and put them into cards. And he's trying to collect all the artifacts, and so he steals Yugi's grandpa's soul to force Yugi to enter the tournament so that he can try to steal his Millennium Puzzle.
Yeah, because you play for like keeps or whatever, and yeah, if Yugi lost, he would lose the pyramid puzzle box that had Yami's soul in it. And
Right.
Yami was like, "Ain't having none of that."
Ain't having none of that. That's right. Okay. So what's the reboot opportunities here?
So, we got card games, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got playable card games. Now, there does need to be a conflict. So, Grandpa Soul Stealing, obviously, we can just go right with it.
Mm-hmm.
We can, maybe it's too derivative. We want to incorporate the concept of collectibles. I know microtransactions is like in the video game world, they call it microtransactions.
Uh-huh.
So I know we've played with voting mechanisms a la The Voice before.
Yeah, we have old
So
super hot original Short Circuit.
yeah, when we did Short Circuit,
Yeah.
Valiant try on trying to remember the full name.
Super hot original retailed teens.
You're so close.
Can I really cut it Tobias?
Yes, you got it. Now, truth time. Did you have to look that up?
No, I didn't.
Wow.
I care about this show, Frank.
So I want people to feel like they're playing the game when they are not playing the game because they're just experiencing this media.
Okay.
So what about a very, 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 very long choose your own adventure book where you have a deck and a hand of cards, and it's like, do you want to play card number 1? Turn the page. Do you want to play the second card in your hand of
Oh my
8?
gosh. This would be
Go to page 50.
This would be a nightmare to write.
Do you want to play the third card? Go to page 147.
Okay, so are we turning it so it's like a choose your own adventure manga, sorry.
Well, we don't have to make it a comic. It could just be prose. It probably should have pictures of the cards at least.
Uh-huh. Well, the reader has the deck of cards, right?
Well, yeah.
The book comes with cards.
It can. That's a good idea.
Now, here's my question. What are we changing about the story and the characters?
Yeah.
We got to really hit that as well as the medium.
How are we feeling about Egypt? Is Egypt played out? That movie Gods of Egypt came out. That didn't do very well.
The Mummy's coming out next year or something.
Oh, The Mummy is coming out, but no Brendan Fraser. What's up with that?
Yeah, I mean Tom Cruise is no Brendan Fraser.
No, he's like 3 feet shorter.
Mm-hmm. He's a short man. Okay, so it's gonna be in original Egypt.
Oh, the OG.
Are we saying like well, I want to. Where are you going with that? What's your idea with Egypt?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do we just scrap it and pick something else?
Oh, you're asking if we should keep the Egypt angle. What if they're aliens now?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and the card game is like
Alien technology.
yeah, it's like it like uses quantum string theory.
Yeah, it's a Scientology.
Or just other nonsense.
Oh
yeah.
shit, bro! It uses the spirits of the dead aliens inside of you, and it summons them forth. Every person has like the souls of dead aliens inside them.
Okay.
I'm getting into some real Scientology here.
Reincarnation is real, but every time you die, your soul, your old soul, like keeps snowballing. Like what was that game? That like Katamari Damacy?
Yeah, kind of.
Or like Gak,
No, it's not like Gak.
the Nickelodeon toy product Gak.
No, it's not like Gak. Silly Putty was far superior.
Well, they're four different. Okay.
No, Gak is the poor man's Silly Putty.
So it's like Silly Putty.
No, it's not even like Silly Putty. What it is it's like, well, someone. So there are alien beings living amongst us. Maybe I don't know. I like that they're aliens,
And they have the power to make any game real.
Are the cards like calling aliens from across the galaxy to suddenly like be here and fight each other for our pleasure?
Maybe the cards have space magic in them.
Space magic.
And normal humans don't know how to release the magic that makes the game real. Some humans have the spark though.
Okay. So
Like our friend, our main character, Yugi.
Yugi Yami.
It was just Yugi. Yami Yugi is after he has the spirit.
Yugi Yami is his new name though.
Oh, a little nod.
Yeah. So for most people, it's still just a regular card game. They don't even have like the hologram tables or anything.
Well, if they're not special, and that's why people want to watch people who are special play.
So it becomes
kind of like the Olympics.
It becomes kind of an elitist sport.
Yeah. Yeah. Like there's an island of people that are good at the game.
Mm-hmm.
No one else is allowed on the island.
Now, can you learn to harness the power?
I feel like you got to be born with it, like Maybelline.
Well, no, it's either she's born with it or it's Maybelline. It's
Yugi doesn't have the power, but when he teams up with Yami,
when
he can fake it till he makes it.
When he washes his hair with Maybelline.
We're off that now.
Well, I just want to be clear that Maybelline is the alternative to being born with it.
So Yami has the power, but Yugi doesn't. And then when Yami's like, I don't have a body, but I see that you have an extra hole in your
where your soul should be.
In your reincarnation template. So let me just ride on you, and I'll let you pretend like you've got the spark, so you can go to the island of Sanctuary where there's no disease or poverty.
So it's a bit of a Shaman King situation.
Or like Elysium, that movie with Matt Damon.
I have not seen it. But
Or The Island, the movie about the island.
But the island's like a floating space station?
Yes. Yeah, it's only called the island, like, figuratively.
Right, okay. Now, so what's the deal with the reincarnation templates?
Oh, right. So your reincarnation template is how much room you have for old souls.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's basically like equipping gear in an RPG, probably.
And what can you do with your old souls? Those are your cards?
No, they're just your powers.
Okay, now.
So you set up your reincarnation template with the powers.
You set them up.
Well, you have them because you are them.
Okay, so someone in a previous life was like a chicken. What's their power?
So then they have the chicken orb in their reincarnation template.
Right now,
and when they play chicken cards, they're like real.
They're chicken cards.
Yeah. Well, no. If they play the chicken cards, they become like infused with soul power.
No, right. But I'm just clarifying. So the manufacturer of this game has explored every. Are they making the game specific?
Oh, there's no manufacturer. The cards they just are.
How? Okay.
Because of the powers. It's like magic.
But there's enough for everyone.
Well, everyone has the decks they have.
What are you born with the decks?
Yeah, based on your reincarnation template.
Can you get new cards?
If you trade or like win them in battle.
But if they're not compatible with your reincarnation template, what do?
They're not very powerful.
So it sounds like someone could have been born with like a real bum deal of reincarnations. Like,
yeah, I want to explore themes of nature versus nurture, predestination.
Oh wow, okay. So you'll have one guy who was like a rock, and then he was like a cantaloupe and the most garbage fruit, and then he was like a broccoli.
It is the most garbage fruit.
And so like his cards are just the crappiest.
But he trains, and he trains every day of his life until he has the greatest rock. And he works hard for the money. So hard for the money.
But all his cards are crap. Like, how does
they're garbage.
But how does
he has to make up for it with soul power.
Okay, so a person can increase their own power to enhance their crappy cards?
Well, there's danger involved. Because soul power...
Give me the danger.
Soul power doesn't regenerate. When you spend it, you're gone. And then when you spend it all... You enter yourself into your regeneration template and you get born. Okay. So you got to be careful, because the more you win, the better your current orb self is for when you spend all of your soul and enter a regeneration template.
Okay.
Are we good so far?
I think so.
This is only level 1.
This is insane. I'm okay. I'm tracking. Give me the next. What's level 2?
Oh, well, level 2 is not there yet. So, that's what I need your help with. So, level 1's, it's basic. You get born with your deck, you have a regeneration template with power orbs, you spend soul power to increase the power of your power orbs over and above your current regeneration template power level.
How many orbs? Is there a limited number of orbs a person can have, or do they get a new orb every time they die?
You only get to keep the last rolling 20 lifetimes.
So that means that Yugi Yami has only died 19 times?
Mm-hmm. He's an extra orb slot in his regeneration template.
Okay, and now... just real quick, babies, they're born holding a deck of cards?
No. The cards appear if they have the spark of power. The spark awakens, and they have their deck.
Oh, so now it's only Spark of Power people play the game exclusively.
Only the people with the spark of power have regeneration templates or any orbs.
Oh. So this is not even a game for regular people.
Well, no, but if there's a way to gain a regeneration template, but it's pretty much random.
Okay.
So some people get born, and it's like, oh, this person has an empty regeneration template. Like, they could build it up and then be good, like in a couple hundred years.
Now, how can a person select their reincarnation? What are the rules on reincarnation? How do you acquire better orbs?
Well, you acquire better orbs by living a good life, because then you become your own orb when you spend your soul power, and then you enter yourself into your regeneration template.
But someone has figured out how to steal orbs to augment their own.
There's the conflict. We found it. There it is. Somebody stealing other people's soul orbs from their regeneration templates at birth and just like plunking them into himself.
Oh, at birth? I thought it would happen like in a card battle. Like if this person
It does happen in a card battle. I like that so much better.
A card battle at birth? Okay. It happens in a card battle.
I just feel like babies don't have their deck of cards yet, so how can they play? Because your spark has to awaken.
Oh, how do you awaken the spark?
Like, we're going X-Men with this. It's usually puberty.
Okay. So they're just like longfully staring at their deck until their spark ignites?
Yeah, so each life that you live, whether or not you have a regeneration template, you pretty much get the one go at puberty to have your spark awaken.
Okay.
And if your spark awakens, you go through...
Wait,
No. If your spark awakens, you go... I can't. Hold on. I can't. This is...
Are you trying to say that if your spark awakens, you go through puberty?
Yes! Oh my all at once.
So this is
Just
This is
0
a-
to 100. Dying.
so this is a show. This is a world wherein if your spark does not ignite, you for your entire life are a pre-adolescent
No.
person.
When your spark you begin puberty, and then if your spark awakens, you are immediately on the other end of it
Oh,
all
you
at once.
accelerate through like
Yeah.
instantly. Otherwise, you go through normally.
Because you can only play and bet on the game if you're like an attractive person.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it's a cartoon, right? We could draw them however we want.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
But you definitely can't play until you've gone through puberty. All at once, in like a second.
Oh my gosh. What does it look like when that happens?
It's there's it's gooey.
Oh god. Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
Usually you just want to have a blanket around you.
Are you like wreathed in energy?
Yeah, so when you
Is
when
it like
you
going Super Saiyan? Suddenly you're like scruffy.
pretty much. Yeah, so like your spark awakens, you all of a sudden go through all of puberty in 1 second.
Uh-huh.
During that 1 second, your mind is in like the 19th dimension, experiencing all of eternity as you review the soul orbs in your soul template. The soul orbs in your regeneration template.
Okay. Now, does each orb have its own deck that they can like choose from, or is it like a grab bag? Like here's all your orbs.
Each orb has cards that compile into the deck that you have when you come
Okay.
out the other end of puberty.
So you don't get your deck till after puberty.
Yeah, I mean it's 1 second.
No, I know. Well, I mean, it's 1 second after like 10 to 14 years of waiting.
Yeah.
So every child is just cannot wait to hit puberty and hopefully achieve it instantly.
Yeah, if at any point in your life anything like awkward happens and you're 13, you're just you're bummed because that means you're in puberty, not done with it all of a sudden.
Okay, because awkward things only happen to pubescent children.
100%. If you ever wake up and you have a zit, you're like, oh man, I guess I don't have a spark this life.
Okay. So it could happen to anyone at some point.
Anyone that's not begun puberty.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What an interesting world these people live in.
So somebody's going around stealing soul orbs in card games.
I'm sure there's companies that are selling like supplements that like are advertised to trigger that instant puberty and awaken the spark, like late night infomercials.
Oh yeah, snake oil, but all of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so someone's stealing soul orbs. I'm gonna
For
say
his own regeneration template.
I'm gonna say Yugi Yami should be a girl.
You know, I don't see why not. Girls can play card games just as good as anyone else.
That's right. Let's really piss off the nerds.
Yeah.
Okay. So, now here's this is gonna be an anime, right?
It is gonna be an anime.
We're gonna have to be tasteful with it, Frank.
We are.
Because here's the problem. You've created a show where young girls go through instant puberty.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You've created a problem for yourself here. For us, really.
Oh boy, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll let the FCC deal with it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to happen on screen.
Fair. Just their aftermath, they are still, fully clothed and still children.
Yeah, like, well, they're not. They age.
Yeah, but they've still technically. I mean, do they also age mentally?
Well, I said their mind goes to the 19th dimension and they review their soul orbs for millennia. So I feel like that's got to introduce some growth.
Oh, so they come out wizened.
Yeah, so they begin puberty and then in 1 second they emerge from their energy chrysalis as like an attractive 20-year-old with the mind of a 2,000-year-old genie.
Jeez. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like everyone on this island, like they can no longer relate to normal humans. That's why they built the space station.
Sorry, did you call it the PlayStation?
Yeah, so the space station that's called the island is just where they live. The PlayStation is the space station next to the space station that they live in, where they play.
And their games are broadcast. Now, what are the stakes? Why they play in this game? Just for goofs?
Well, they can't play for soul orbs because the bad guy is stealing them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they play for soul points to spend. Remember
Okay.
how if they spend all their soul points, they die? But they can spend soul points to make their cards powerful.
How many soul points they got?
Like 100 to start off with.
Only 100 to start off with.
Yeah. When you first go through Spark Puberty, you come out with 100 soul points.
Okay, and then how do you gain more soul points?
Gotta win duels against other people that have soul points.
Oh, so you take their lives?
You say you just do one of those.
What was the second sound there?
Like a vacuum, like a straw.
What was the first sound then?
Like a straw, like a vacuum.
But then why were there two?
Well, cause you gotta have you ever siphoned gasoline? You gotta get it started and you got it.
You realize when you siphon gasoline, you blow in first.
Mm-mm-mm.
You blow a lot of air in to create pressure that then pumps it back out.
I don't think that's true.
Okay, well, that's fine. All right, so Yu-Gi-Oh!
Alright, well, have you ever pull started? Forget it.
Yeah, let's. Who are some of? So Yu-Gi-Ami's on a quest to find the Soul Stealer.
Yeah, but he's got to battle people that keep getting in his way. I'm sorry.
Now
she has to battle people that keep getting in her way.
Is Yu-Gi-Ami is this like a homicide detective situation again?
Well, stealing soul orbs doesn't steal soul points.
Oh, so it's does it just free up a slot?
Yeah, but they can't.
It could be detrimental to their card game, but not to their lives.
It's extremely detrimental.
Okay. All right.
That's pretty low stakes, though. Something else has got to be going on.
Yeah,
Oh, I got it.
Okay, hit me.
So this bad guy steals soul orbs from people, and he slots them into his regeneration template. Well, while this guy's playing with somebody else's soul orb in his regeneration template, he can spend their soul points, and then that's how he keeps winning matches. Is he steals a soul orb, he slots it on in there,
so
he spends all their soul points to soul power his own cards and win the duel, and then they die. Just
suddenly, drop dead in the street while they're on their way to work.
Yeah, they're just eating a cruller, and then they're face down on the street.
Well, I think we blame the cruller. Okay. I like it. Give me some characters. We got Yu-Gi-Ami.
I feel like Joey's just in it wholesale unchanged.
Hey, I'm Joey. I play card games. I used to be the mafia. In all of my lives, I was the entire mafia.
Yeah, his whole thing is
he's
gun cards here. And crime cards.
Yeah, and he's walking here, and he's always combing his hair.
Pizza cards.
Oh god, I want pizza now. Pizza cards that come in a pizza pouch?
They do come in a pizza pouch, and now we understand vertical marketing.
Ba-bam. Okay. Joey. The other characters I remember are, I feel like one of them was named Tristan, and he didn't even play the game. He was just some hanger on. Yeah,
Tristan was just he got into fights.
Mm-hmm.
And he hung out with Joey. And because Joey was Yugi's friend, that means he just rolled around with them and didn't do anything.
Right. And then there was Taya. Wow, I cannot believe I remember all these characters' names. And she played but was not very good.
I'm surprised. Yeah, she was just a love interest for Yugi for a minute.
She was? She's that's the other thing. Yugi's 12 and they're all 15 and 16.
Yeah. Oh, I think Yugi didn't have a crush on her. It was the other way around. I think she had a crush on Yami Yugi.
Oh.
So, like, he would come out and be, like, a beautiful man.
And she's all like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's
So,
like, how you doing?
are she and Tristan in this show? What are their deals?
I think maybe they're just combined into a character named, like, Friendo.
Friendo?
I
Stinko?
was gonna go with Stinko? Are you gonna let Stinko in?
I'm surprised
You
you
opened
didn't
that
suggest
door.
Stinko.
I wanted to very much.
I'll allow a Stinko in this show.
Alright, so we got the best friend Stinko Friendo.
Stinko, Friendo, and Joey.
Stinko Friendo just fulfills
Tribbiani.
all the satellite friend roles.
And Joey Tribbiani.
And Joey Tribbiani, just straight up Matt LeBlanc.
Like a live action Matt LeBlanc
Just
spliced
wholesale.
into
Yeah,
the
Space Jam
anime.
style.
Yeah,
Space
like
Jam style.
inverse Space Jam. Okay, that sounds pretty
I'm loving
amazing.
And I feel like we flip it and we make one of the villains a part of the friend group.
Oh, maybe it's
One of
it's
the old
probably
show
Ross.
villains.
It's probably Ross.
Probably Ross.
Oh wait, are you talking about the? Did you mean the Friends group or just the friend group?
No, I said we should make one of the old TV show villains one of their friend group, but I like much better just having one of the other friends.
I thought you were saying one of the other friends
Like-
is the
like-
villain of this show.
Like the way that Tristan was just around in the old show, Ross is just around.
What I
in
thought
this
you
show.
meant was that I thought you were saying one of the villains in our news show is one of the other friends.
I dig it.
So
All right,
Ross
so
is
we
the
got
soul
Joey.
stealer,
We got Joey Ross.
and Ross is the soul stealer.
It's cross universe,
Yeah, but they're the only two.
and they're both live action.
Yes, we got.
Oh man, that's
old
amazing.
Davy Schwims.
And they speak English, but we subtitle them as if in the Japanese show they were still speaking English and had to be subtitled.
And they're still subtitled in English, even for the English
No, in
translation?
Japanese.
Oh, they have Japanese translation,
Yeah, they're subtitled in Japanese when they speak.
even
And
though
that just-
the entire
It's
show.
not removed in the American airing.
Even if you're watching the English version of the show.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you made me laugh, cough. And so you want to bring in an original villain as a friend group member also.
Yeah, and like really flip it around.
Okay.
So like I'm thinking either Pegasus or Kaiba.
Yeah, let's make it Kaiba. You need a rich kid in the group.
Yeah, he funds all their antics.
He's kind of an anti-hero. I mean, an anti-friend.
Yeah.
He's like the proto-man.
Yeah, like I guess he'll help you defeat this guy.
Yeah, after he, gets what he wants.
Yeah, like let me finish picking up. Like I ordered in some Indian food. Give me a
Mhm.
minute,
Mm-hmm. All right,
because
so
you gotta eat it hot.
So just
Can't
to,
eat cold
to,
Indian food.
to sum up where we've come from, this is now. Is it still? It's got a space aspect, but it's not aliens.
That's tough. I feel like if there are aliens, they have to be in the show at all, and we've already got a full cast.
I mean, aliens. This could just be a future. This could be a sci-fi thing where aliens are just among us, and it's not a thing. It's not a big deal.
Okay, I dig it. Yeah, that opens up more soul opportunities.
Yeah. So aliens, maybe Joey and Raw. Maybe there's a race of aliens that are just live action humans.
Yes! And then we can get all kinds of cameos from people that really have to do no extra work.
Right. Now, how much will we be reusing footage from the TV show Friends?
We will be inserting Friends footage wholesale.
Will we get any new original Matt LeBlanc footage where he is suddenly
I
old?
can't imagine a world where he agrees to that.
What? I mean,
He's hosting that car show now.
it's called Top Gear. Don't act like you don't know.
Wait, I thought he left for a new one.
Oh, I don't know. All I know is that he hated being on Top Gear, so I feel like he's kind of looking for work.
Oh,
What
he's
about-
in Man with a Plan.
What about David Schwimmer? I don't think it'll even cause an issue with David Schwimmer because David Schwimmer is
Yeah, they
ageless.
finally stopped making those Madagascar movies, so he doesn't have a lot going on now.
Okay. So some aliens are live action humans. Some aliens are just, humans with antennas,
Mm-hmm.
but anime. Okay. So Ross is stealing soul orbs on the space PlayStation.
And of course Ross is the one stealing the soul orbs. Like, look at him.
Yeah, I mean that dude's desperate for soul orbs. Okay. Walk me through some of Yugi Yami's soul cards.
Yugi Yami or Yami the spirit?
Whatever. What cards is our main character playing with?
Our main character. Okay, so they've got they have like all the dragon cards, like red dragon, fire dragon, cool dragon, old dragon, baby old baby man dragon.
Mm-hmm. So she was a dragon in one of her past lives?
Yes.
Okay.
Like way back.
Way
space
back.
Dragon.
A space dragon. Way back on a different planet, probably, because, I mean, we say way back as if dragons used to be a thing on Earth.
Yeah, but way back at a planet that used to have those.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I feel like Yugi Yami has to have some alternate universe reality piercing orbs that make her very powerful.
Oh.
So, like, she has a David Copperfield orb.
Oh.
We've always got to have David Copperfield, you know, because of the DC universe.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So I feel like the David Copperfield connection is that there's just a Dickens orb.
The Dickens orb. I love the Dickens orb.
And she has all kinds of cards for like industrial age England, like the printing press.
That's pretty incredible. Dickens orb. I like that. Okay.
There's also like wizard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like magical staff of magic, fire wand, power, man.
Okay. You've got your
old wizard.
Your chef's orb, where you've got like pastry gobbler,
like tasty
cakes,
tasty treat maker,
moon pie trademark,
chef death,
chef from South Park. Okay. And what does the spirit inhabiting bring to the table?
What does Yami the Pharaoh spirit?
Is his name
Pharaoh?
Is his name still Yami?
Yeah, I feel like his name's got to be.
I feel like he's no longer he's still a pharaoh, but he's been he's a space pharaoh. He's from a different planet and has been.
Yeah, they called their kings pharaohs too.
He has been
and his name is Rob
Reggie. And he's been like overthrown a millennia ago, and his soul, ripped. He was not allowed to reincarnate, and so at some point we will encounter his nemesis and deal entire.
Yeah,
his
and I
plot
feel like
arc.
Rob Reggie's whole thing is like rainforest predators, so like jaguars, hippos.
All right. What's the name of our new show?
Well, I mean, the main character's still named Yugi, right? I feel like we gotta cut the O because no one's surprised.
Yugi. Oh.
Card, soul, orb. Okay, so here's the buzzwords.
Soul.
We got regeneration templates, soul orbs,
flonkers,
spirit points, card game, soul orb better.
Flame Plonkman. Wait, soul orb.
Yugi card.
Yugi space.
Orb masters.
Yugi orb masters.
See, just saying Yugi without a third syllable just sounds weird.
Yeah. Yugi orbs. Yugi orb.
Yugi orb.
Yugi
That's
orb.
so good. Yugi orb.
It's like the Swedish
regenerate.
Chef. It's like the Swedish chef from the Muppets who's saying it or something.
Yeah. Now, is all of this still gonna be a choose your own adventure book?
Right.
I'm just making sure.
We're
definitely off that.
Yeah, I think it should be an anime, but we'll release a line of choose your own adventure books for sure.
With like two decks that are going against each other.
For sure.
I like that a lot.
All right. So we've got Ross Geller stealing soul orbs.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody cares. And he's got the paleontology deck. That's his only deck.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's just bones and dinos and other things.
Just bones.
In that field.
Yes.
That little rock duster.
Mm-hmm. The rock duster. That's actually his code name. They call him the rock duster.
I thought that was like that's his power card.
It's both.
What's his? So we need. Now I think we need some signature power cards.
Okay, signature power.
So you know, because when these cards come out, you know it's game.
Okay, so Ross's signature power is
Or is Rock Duster.
Rock Duster. Yeah. Okay.
Dude dusts some rocks hard.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
You Yugi and Joey.
Joey's is Pete.
Pizza slice
Pizza by the slice.
is Ray's original pizza by the slice.
Yes, Ray's original pizza by the
TM.
slice. And then Yugi's is Toucan Sam.
Oh, we'll get Kellogg's involved. Is that Kellogg's?
I think it is Kellogg's. Well, I guess we were talking jungle predators, huh?
Yeah. Hippo Sam.
Hippos. Hippos, are they predators?
Have you ever seen a charging hippo?
I know that hippos aggressively attack because they're assholes, but are they, like, predatory?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Hippos kill more people than sharks every year.
Yeah, well, sharks are just kind of lazy assholes.
Alright, I mean, we can just play it easy and go with, like, leopard.
Nah, come on, it's got to be something better
Like,
than leopard.
strike hippo.
Jungle beast.
Oh, just super generic. I like that.
Yeah, I was
Ferocious animal.
Cry of the jungle.
That's perfect. Because Yami does when Yugi she plays out Cry of the Jungle, Yami goes, "Oh, now it's on."
Yami
and
goes-
every jungle animal comes out all at once.
Yami goes, and he calls
Yeah,
in,
just like George of the Jungle. Yeah.
oh, he's like,
Send out that bongo drum message.
the bongos. Okay. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, we only have 3 characters, don't we?
only 3 main characters. I mean, you'll have...
That's true. There's
there'll
tons
be
of satellites.
Every bit character who Yugi Yami battles will have, like, a special move.
Yeah, it's going to be battle of the episode.
Yeah, you'll have, like, denim
Like
pants.
big old pair of scissors.
Yeah, cut...
Ghost
Ghost elephant.
Blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss is... Yep, that's what I meant. You've got, Mavis teaches
Mavis
typing.
Beacon's
Mavis,
typing.
Yeah.
Typing explosion.
Yes. You've got
An old man.
Gordon Gecko and the Wall Street.
An old man that looks like a baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody's gonna have a special move. You'll have one in the one guy's got just like slime.
And then we wait, we make sure that it's successful. We make sure people want season 2.
Oh,
and then guess what? You can play at home. We're releasing all the cards.
Oh, yes. Okay. I like it. I'd watch this anime. It's better
I would marathon it in a weekend hard.
Yes.
I wish this existed because I need something to watch.
Yeah, this sounds really good. Airing Saturday mornings on NBCW Kids.
Right after the animated adventures of David Copperfield.
Oh, yeah. Nice. All right. What did we say last time? Cut it, ship it.
You'd think we'd be able to remember our own catchphrase.
I mean, that was the only one that we said. That was the first time we said it, and I digged it.
Cut, print, ship.
Pizza.
I don't remember what we said. We'll look it up and we'll say it next time.
Yeah. Well, that's really good. Thanks for listening, everybody. We're gonna wrap it up there because we've been talking for a while. We said last week if you could go to expospeak.com/rebootlegger/survey, fill out a little user survey just to give us some information about our listeners so we can do some better metrics tracking. But yeah, thanks for tuning in for Yugi Orbs, and tell your friends, rate us on iTunes. Until next time, I've been Scott Owen.
And I'm Frank Sarah.
And Frank, what's our password?
Our password is I wager all my soul points.
Ooh, saucy.
Chills.